Yo, what is up, guys? It is the Fantasy Football GOAT, and I'm back with another video. I want to pump out the videos before you guys draft, after you guys draft, everything, man. I want to inform you guys, tell you guys my opinions, and hopefully you guys value my opinion. If not, well, I value yours, so let me know what you think about all this in the comments down below. I always try to respond to all comments. Now, my tight end number 10 is Hayden Hurst. I like Hayden Hurst this season because I like the Falcons' offense. Falcons are in a pretty tough division this year, so I see them passing the ball a lot to stay in games, which will give Ridley, Hurst, and Julio a lot of points, guys. You guys just got to think about that. Hurst has a top 5 ceiling, in my opinion. The next few guys I'm going to mention also have a top 5 ceiling. That's all I'm going to say about Hurst. I like Hurst this year. Yeah, I like Hurst. My tight end 9 is Tyler Higbee. Although I'm not entirely sure how he will do over the last 5 games of last season, he was averaging 8.6 catches and 104 yards per game, which was insane. But Gerald Everett is still on the team. To be honest, I'm not high on Higbee and wouldn't reach for him. The Rams run a lot of plays with 2 tight ends, so I expect him to be solid, though. My tight end 8, Mike Gesicki. Hopefully, this might surprise you guys, but I'm going to tell you why. I like Mike Gesicki he played pretty good last season. And he has an improved team, and him improving, I also think he has a lot of upside and a ceiling of top 5. He's getting drafted really late in drafts by the time this video is going out, and I'm always willing to take him at his ADP. If you want to wait until late in the draft to get a tight end, this is your guy, or a really good backup tight end. He ended 2019 as the tight end 12, and he has a new offensive coordinator who's definitely better than their old one, and I see him doing really well this year. Here is my tight end. Well, I accidentally pressed FanDuel. My tight end 7, Hunter Henry, is a really good tight end, but the only problem with him is he has problems staying healthy. He's missed 28 games throughout his 4-year career. Despite missing 4 games last year, Henry tied for the 7th most touchdowns. He also ranked in the top 10 for red zone targets for tight end. High risk, high reward, if you ask me. If you pick Henry, get a good tight end behind him, like Mike Gesicki or Hayden Hurst. And here's my tight end 6. Change it to PPR for you guys because I don't pretend to be an expert in standard or half point PPR. I'm mainly just PPR, dude. All my drafts are PPR. My tight end 6, as you guys can see, is Evan Ingram. Again, he's like Henry. He is good when he plays, but he doesn't play. He hasn't played all that much. He played 8 games last year, starting 6 of them, but put up good numbers when healthy. This training camp, there are some good stuff coming out about Ingram, so keep that in mind, guys. He's played good when he's healthy, guys. He really has. So, it's a high risk, high reward. I'm not willing to take that risk, but yeah, that's where I put him at. My tight end 5 is Zach Ertz. Oh, wait, let me change it for you guys. My bad. Now, you guys might be saying, why do you have him so far back? But let me tell you guys, it seems like the Eagles aren't going to sign him to a deal and therefore will move on from him after the season, which kind of makes me think they want to play Goddard a lot to see what they have in him. Ertz didn't play great last year for where he was being drafted, and I don't see him being great this year. I see him putting up similar stats or worse. Slightly worse, He had 86 receptions, 916 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Now, that's not bad, but let's just remember where he was going last year. He was being drafted in the 3rd round, right behind, Kelsey, and I don't know if Kittle was being drafted real early last year. But he was being drafted early, man. I'm going to go with tight end 4, Darren Waller. He has so much upside in this Raiders offense. He's got the physical traits of the tight end you want, man. He's just great big body tight end in this league. He put up 90 receptions, 1,145 yards, and 3 touchdowns. I can almost guarantee you those touchdowns are going to go up this year. He's finished all 16 games. And guys, he has potential to do exactly what he did last year, in my opinion. I see him putting up similar stats, and he ended 2019 as the tight end 3. Now, I have him as tight end 4, though. Now, here's my tight end 3, Mark Andrews. He's never gotten injured as far as I know. In the last 2 seasons, he ended 2019. Oh, sorry. He hasn't gotten injured in the last 2 seasons. Okay? He ended 2019 as the tight end 5. As you guys can see right here, it says tight end 5, fantasy points 2019. He was first in touchdowns. I mean, he ranked first in touchdowns for tight end. That's a lot, guys. That's good. He put up 64 receptions, 852 yards, and 10 touchdowns. I see him doing even better this year than last year. I mean, besides the touchdown stat, I see him getting anywhere from 8 to 12 touchdowns this year. He was ranked 5th for tight end. He was, the 5th ranked tight end with 64 receptions. If he gets the ball even 10 to 12 more times this year, could you imagine what he could do? I mean, this is him with 64 receptions. This is, I mean, that's not a lot of receptions, guys, but I mean, he's done really well. I think only 50 of his, I mean, he's had 10 touchdowns. That's like, he's had 50 catches. Well, 60 catches, sorry, and 10 of those were touchdowns. That's crazy to think about. Okay, I'm losing my mind now. Okay, we gotta go to number 2 is George Kittle. Now, I mean, this goes without explanation. He's a great route runner and blocker. He's a main piece for this 49ers offense, and he's a great player. He ended 2019 as the tight end 2. I'll read you his stats: 85 receptions, 1,053 yards, 5 touchdowns, and he averaged 15.9 fantasy points, ending with 222 PPR fantasy points. Okay. Yeah, he did pretty well last year, man. But my tight end number 1 is Travis Kelce. Now, Travis Kelce is above Kittle because of consistency. Let me change this to PPR because that's what we're doing. As good as Kittle is, Kelce has been putting up top 3 numbers for years now, and I don't see him stopping. He ended last year as the tight end 1. Him being on a top scoring offense, I see him doing fantastic again and putting up similar, if not better, numbers than he did last year. It's just crazy to think about. I mean, last year was good for him, but like the year before, 2018 he had an even better year. I mean, look at these stats. He's been so consistent. He never misses games, too, man. Look at this. Ever since his rookie season, he's only missed 1 game in 6 years. That's crazy. I mean, he's just the full package. When people pick him in the second or early third round, I definitely agree with that, because he's going to be putting up so much points for you, man. Like, I know he won me championship last year on my fantasy league, man. It was huge. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any other opinions or videos you guys want me to do, let me know in the comments down below. If you would change anything about these picks, definitely let me know, and let me know why. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.